Virgo, welcome to your bonus reading for March 2021. Welcome to my channel. My name is Susan. This is Emerald Expressions Tarot. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If the reading resonates with you today, please hit the like button and leave me a comment and let me know. I really appreciate all the support. The channel has really been growing, and I appreciate it. So if you can help me do that, I want to build a bigger community. So that's what I'm working on. Thanks for your support. This is going to be a bonus reading. It's for Virgo. I'm going to pull you a few cards today. Stick with me to the end, and I will pull an Oracle of the Seven Energies card, which is a new deck I recently got, and it's beautiful. The messages are amazing. So stick with me for that. I'm going to clarify with the baby tarot if I'm sure I will need to, so I'll definitely do that to get to the bottom of your situation. So what's going on with Virgos? So this card wanted to pop out, Two of Swords. I don't know if there's a decision that needs to be made, something that you're kind of, either you don't see the answer, or something you're refusing to see, something that you're waiting for clarity on. I don't know. We'll dig in deeper and see if that comes back out. So what do we have? The Chariot. Fast moving energy. That's actually the fastest card in the deck. Fastest energy, I mean. Queen of Swords. King of Wands. And Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we have on the bottom. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Eight of Swords. So yeah, an Ace of Wands is under there too. So this kind of goes back to the same, that Two of Swords energy. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in reverse, which means something is trying to happen. That wheel is trying to turn, make something happen in your life, but since it's in reverse, I feel like it's trying to, but it just hasn't done it yet. And you had that, excuse me, that Two of Swords, which is kind of like blindfolding yourself in order to avoid making a decision, or like I already said, but also you have the Eight of Swords. It's in reverse, which means I feel like you're coming out of that energy. So I feel like you've been in a place where you've had yourself kind of held hostage by your thoughts, and maybe maybe you've been kind of in a stagnant energy, which is sort of what that reversed Wheel of Fortune is indicating. There's been some stagnant energy, you've been trying to move some things forward, but you haven't really been real clear on what it is you wanted to do or what decision needed to be made. So you kind of just been haven't made one yet. But the good news is you've got this Chariot in your situation position of this spread. And that's all about fast-moving energy. So something is about to change. The truth that you were looking for to make this decision is about to come out, because you've got the Queen of Swords. She cuts out everything that doesn't match her truth. She stands in her power. She speaks the truth. And she's able to see through any BS that anybody might try to feed her. I feel like that's the energy you're moving into. You also have this King of Wands, who's also sitting in his power, and he's all about confidence, attractiveness, passion, intensity. So you've got two very powerful cards right here, and you've got the Chariot. So yeah, then you have over here in the outcome card is the Seven of Pentacles, which if you notice, this is sort of a card of waiting also, an energy of planting this. You've planted a lot of seeds, and you know that they're going to pay off, but it's not happening yet. You see how all the fruit is still on the tree. Her basket is empty, and she's kind of got a scowl on her face, like she didn't think it was going to take this long for something to happen. And I feel like that's the energy that you're in right now. And I think Spirit is trying to let you know that you can see all that fruit on that tree. It's just not quite ready to pick yet. So that basket will not be empty for very long, is what I feel like this reading is saying. But let's clarify the Chariot card, please, for our Virgo people today. What is this Chariot card here for, please, Spirit? Please give us the best and highest messages for our Virgos and anyone else who might be watching, or the people that they're dealing with. Or oh, wow. Ten of Pentacles is clarifying the Chariot and the Devil in reverse. So I feel like this stagnant energy that you've been in, you're letting go of that and you're ready to move forward, and you're going to be able to do that with this Chariot card. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance and, you know, having everything you ever wanted, the family, the dogs, the kids, the money, the nice house. It's, you know, whatever it is that you were moving forward toward, it's going to happen. And because you're coming out of a pattern of stagnant where you weren't really doing anything. Maybe you didn't, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you don't know what to do, the best advice is sometimes don't do anything until you get clarity. I think it was Oprah that said that, when in doubt, don't. So I feel like you know, even though you may have been ready to move forward, it seems like it's been a good idea that you waited for clarity, because here it is coming, and now you're going to know what to do, and it's going to move you in the right way instead of taking some unnecessary steps. So clarifying the Queen of Swords, we have the Justice card and the Nine of Cups. So those are two very good cards also. So the Justice card is about, it's about getting what you deserve. It's about balance. It's about cause and effect too, though. It's about, you know, it's about the work you put into something is what you can expect to get out of it, which goes back to this. You know you've done the work, and yeah, the fruit's not ready to pick yet, but you know it's there, and you know that it will be ready. And that's what that Justice card is talking about. And then you have this Nine of Cups, which is all about wishes fulfilled, 9 full cups, completing a cycle. So what you're about to move into something really good, Virgo. You're getting out of those old energies, old patterns. It's going to be kind of important that you start making some small changes. And I don't mean like anything scary. I mean like just start changing some little small thing every day. It can even be changing the way you drive to work in the morning, changing your furniture around, changing your hair. Just start making any kind of change that you can possibly make to do something a different way. Try to do that, because that's going to usher in this new cycle for you. It's going to help get out of that stagnated energy. If you haven't been doing any physical activity, like try taking some walks. If you already do walk, change your route, add in some other kind of physical activity. Just do some different things, and that'll help. Clarifying the King of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. So there's another queen. So not only are you standing in your power as far as like truth and clarity, but also you're very emotionally stable as well. And yeah, so you're in a true place of power, and that's clarifying this King of Wands. So you've got like several potential power couples. And here's the Three of Wands, kind of letting you know that you are still a little bit waiting for your ship to come in. It's not quite here yet, but you know it's there. It's like he's standing on the shore waiting on the ship. He can see the ship, but it's just not quite to him yet. And he may need to take a few steps to meet it halfway. And that's what I'm talking about with making some changes to move yourself forward a little bit. Like the universe is ready for you to walk into this new cycle, but you're going to have to make a few steps first. And as you take one small step, the universe will like come a mile toward you. But it has to see how bad you really want something, and that's what's happening. That I think that's what that card is there to tell you. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I'm going to take that jumper, and then I'll take one more because I feel like that's meant for this reading. The Hermit in reverse, and then, okay, so this is the Three of Pentacles. So there's going to be, you don't have to do this all alone. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on your own. Maybe you haven't been asking for help. And now the universe is saying that when as you start moving into this new cycle, you're going to have people who are going to admire the work that you've been doing, and they're going to want to step in and help you. You may have to ask, but that's going to be part of these little small changes that you can make in your life that'll help move the cycle forward. Part of it might be learning how to ask for help. A lot of us aren't that great at that. You might have to let a few people in. I'm going to get 3 cards from the universe for you, but I do want to say there's another Wheel of Fortune, and this time it's right side up, and there's a 9 of Cups again, right side up. So that's just further confirmation that a new cycle is coming in for you. Let's see. I think I'm going to take this one. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Moving, that's fast moving energy. Judgment card. And 6 of Swords. Yes, this is all about movement. So the Knight of Swords, fastest moving card in the deck, cutting out things that no longer serve you. Then you also have the 6 of Swords, which is moving to calmer shores, leaving things that no longer serve you. And Judgment is all about awakening and accepting a new way of life. So, yeah, that confirms what I already said, Virgo. So you're moving into a whole new cycle. And the key to making it happen and getting out of stagnant energy is to make a few little steps forward and some changes every day. Let's get a 7 Energies card. I love these cards. It's a brand new deck, and they have really been some good messages so far. Body and Soul. Let's see what that's about. It's the number 5. That's about change. 5s are about change, so that's kind of in the theme of this reading. 5 might be a good number to look up as far as angel numbers. The key things about this card: taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separate from soul, centered in your sense of self, comfortable in your body and your authentic identity, and physical health. Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. So yeah, I don't want to read the whole thing because it's a lot, but I think that's what I was saying about maybe making a few changes to your physical activity. Maybe adding in some different kinds of self-care to kind of move yourself out of stagnant energy. Meditate. Things like that will help. But yeah, I hope this has been good for you, Virgo. Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.